Eddie, tell us about your first experience at Talladega.
First experience I had with Talladega was in the spring of 1970. I was a senior in high school, and somehow I flim-flam my way around not going to school that week and got to go early with my dad and Leonard to the racetrack. Rode the truck down, and I remember we got to Atlanta, and I thought, well, how much further is it? And it's about another 100 miles. So that doesn't seem like much, but the road at that time was, I think it was Route 78, and it was a 2 and 3 lane road. It was mostly 2 lane, but then it had 3 lanes of over hills and stuff like that so you could pass because there's a lot of trucks on it. And I remember it's either Dad or Leonard once said that this was the most dangerous, is regarded as the most dangerous highway in America. And I thought, wow, we've been lucky to get there, but we didn't have any problem. But it did take a while to get there. But anyhow, we got to the race, and I think we blew an engine right before qualifying. Cale Yarborough was driving our car. It was really fast. In fact, it's a car just like this one right here. And so we had to qualify the second day, so I think it started 21st. And by lap 10, or just very early in the race, he'd already drove to the front and was leading the race. And someone threw a bottle out from the backstretch grandstand at the time and broke the windshield. And it actually broke it right here, like right at the top. And in those days, they were really stock windshields, just like a car today. A passenger car. And so, of course, we didn't have a windshield in the pits. So Cale, just to show you how tough Cale was, he went back out. We took the windshield out. We got black flag because it broke the windshield and took the thing out. He went back out and ran about 5 laps while, we were pitting on the turn 1 side of the racetrack all the way down pit road, and of course the garage is on the other end, which is seemed like about a mile up there to it. But it took about 3 people to go get it in legs. And but the really unbelievable thing is Cale run those 5 or 6 laps without a windshield. And this is an open face helmet with bubble goggles. And I remember he stuffed rags, like before he left the pits, he stuffed some shop rags, up in his helmet and tried to, cover his nose and mouth. But you could see him go by, and the wind would blow him all the way back in his seat. But he ran over 170 miles an hour for 5 laps like that. And, that was, looking back, how dangerous it was. But, that was the mentality back then. It just whatever it took. And, Cale did it. And we got the windshield, put it back in, and I think we wound up 5th. I think Pete Hamilton won the race in Superbird. But it was one of those days that one got away, but I just remember it because of how tough Cale was that day.